You can close your eyes or you can leave them soft and the visual field blurry. And you might imagine a string attached to the crown of your head, gently pulling you up. Shoulders relaxing down, belly is soft. And see if you can immediately arrive on your yoga mat, dropping into your body. And see if you can tease out what is the experience of your body right now, right here, beyond concept. So can you just feel your body free from the overlay of concepts, of judgments, of trying to see what it looks like, free from labels. Just letting the body express itself. So you might just feel how its energy moving, shifting. And you might feel how the energy is moving through your body. Good morning and welcome, Rachel. I just shared the playlist link for you if you want to press play now. We're starting this practice in sitting. So feeling how the inhales and the exhales are constantly shape-shifting your inner space. And you can begin to deepen your breath. And we're going to start to move in just a few moments. See if you can make your breath your number one responsibility, aside from keeping yourself safe, of course. So as we take another 5 breaths or so here, establishing the rhythm of breathing that you will stay with from now until you lie down for Shavasana. Try to breathe in such a way that it feels really nourishing in your body, really soothing for your body. Next time you breathe in, imagine a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you up. And as you breathe out, if your eyes were closed, you can gently blink them open again. And then breathe in and take your shoulders forward and up. And with the exhale, take your shoulders back and around. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders come forward and up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders forward, up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side. Have the feeling you're moving through honey, so there's some resistance. Reach up through your fingertips. And then with the exhale, take a twist. Right hand outside left knee, left hand behind your back. As you breathe in, imagine that string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you up in a way that feels really nice. And as you breathe out, press with the right hand into the left knee and see if you can increase the twist. And then as you breathe in, come back to center. Arms next to ear, shoulders down, but reaching up through the fingertips. It's like you're stretching your own arms. And then exhale, take the twist to the other side. Inhale, elongate the spine, expand across your chest. Exhale, left hand presses into the right knee, twist a little bit deeper. And then with the inhalation, come back to center, sweep the arms up. And then with the exhale, now let's interlace the fingers and turn the palms up. Try to stretch your own arms, root down to your sit bones. Press your hands up, see if you can straighten your elbows and see if you can keep your arms so they're next to the ears rather than in front. For me, that's not super easy. And then pull your shoulders down. Take another breath in. Imagine both of your palms flat on the ceiling. And then with the out breath, release. And you can walk your hands forward, rolling over onto all fours, or bringing yourself to all fours, however makes sense for you. Place your hands under your shoulders. Take up a lot of space, so spread your fingers. Place your knees underneath your hips. And then behind you, curl your toes under. And you might right away feel a little stretch of the soles of the feet. And then we begin to shift forward and back. So the objective is to stretch the soles of the feet and to stretch the wrists. You can choose how big or how small you make these movements, but try to keep the distance between your ears and your shoulders the same. So notice that my shoulders are not sliding around. And you might find a little bit of engagement, belly button to spine. Coordinate breath and movement. And see if you can drop into how your body feels beyond concepts. And then the next time you breathe in, stop the rocking. Press down through your hands, long through the neck. And then breathe in. Extend your right leg back. Place the ball of the foot on the floor. And just pulse a little bit here as well. You might feel a nice stretch in the right calf. And now stop the pulsing. As you breathe in, press down into your hands. Lift your left knee and draw it to your chest. See if you can hold it here. Exhale. Now as you inhale, keep the left knee towards your chest and begin to send your hips up. Lift your left knee to the sky, so you're kind of in a three-legged dog. And then rotate your left ankle. Change the direction. Good. And then stop. Inhale, press evenly into both hands. Keep the external rotation of your shoulders. And then with the exhale, let's bring the left knee across towards the right elbow. Shoulders over the wrist. Nice. And then with the inhale, take it up again. And then with the exhale, let's try to make this silent. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee. If you want to fold the mat double, you can. If you want to come up onto your fingertips, you can. And then inhale, shift your hips back. Extend the left leg. It doesn't have to be all the way. And then exhale, bend it and let the pelvis melt. 2 more times like this. Inhale. Shifting your hips back. Here too, keep the space between ears and shoulders. And then exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend. And let's hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Can you feel the body? Exhale, 1. Not describing it, just feeling it. Exhale, 2. Just energy, really. Movement. Exhale, 3. And then as you breathe in, curl the right toes under and lift the right knee again. Strong through the legs. Exhale. And then as you inhale, sweep your left arm forward and up. Coming into a twist here. Exhale. Maybe looking up to the left hand. Maybe not. Inhale. And then with the exhale, circle the left arm forward and down. Press into your hands. And now take it to your first down dog. And you might pedal your feet here. You might sway your hips. You might shake, nod your head. You might do something else. You might just be still. Your main responsibility is your breath. Eventually settling into stillness, spreading fingers and toes. And whether the knees are bent or straight, really lifting the sits bones up to the sky. So there's a deep crease in your hips. Inhale. Feel that there's nowhere your breath doesn't reach. Exhale. And then let's inhale to ripple into plank. Find your shoulders over your wrists. And then exhale, take it back to down dog. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, rolling forward to plank. Shoulders right on top of the wrists. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rolling into plank. And then let's hold the plank for 5. Inhale. Press the floor away with your hands. Exhale, 1. Keep your legs and your core firm. Exhale, 2. Long neck. Exhale, 3. Feel your whole body. 4. Very good. Inhale. And then with the exhale, lower the knees. And then bend your elbows straight back and lower all the way down to your belly. Point your feet. Press your toenails down. Press your pubic bone down. Inhale, lift the head, the heart, and the hands. And then with the exhale, we come into Sphinx pose now. Position your elbows under your shoulders. Your forearms in line with the elbows. You can keep your kneecaps extending away from the mat as you press your toenails down. That looks nice. 3 breaths here. Inhale, have the feeling you're pulling the floor towards you. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more, breathe in. Stay with me. Now, as you breathe out, interlace your fingers, press your knuckles down. And as you breathe in, curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, come into forearm planks and hold it for 5. Inhale, long through the neck. Press your forearms down. Exhale, 1. Press your heels back. Exhale, 2. Even though this is strong, can you find some softness? 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Last one, you can do it. And then with the exhale, take your knees as wide as the mat. Shift your hips to your heels. Keep your arms extended forwards. 3 breaths in child's pose. Breathe in, ribcage expands in all directions. Exhale, there's a contraction in towards the middle line. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, grounding. Last one, breathing in. Breathing out, drawing the navel in and up. Inhale, roll back to all fours. And then with the exhale, organize yourself so you're in that nice tabletop. Little bit of tuck of the tail. And then with the inhale, let's extend the left leg back. And then pulse a little bit forward and back. Feeling that nice stretch along the back of the left leg. Core is firm. Stop the pulsing. Inhale. Press into your hands. Lift the right knee and draw it to your chest. Hold it here. Exhale. Very good. Inhale. Take the knee with you as you open up into a 3-legged dog, lifting the right knee to the sky. Breathe here. Rotate the ankle in one direction and in the other. Stop the rotation. Inhale, press evenly into both hands. Try to keep that external rotation in your shoulders. And then exhale, try to make the silent. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the left knee down. Take padding if you need to. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep them there. Good. Inhale. Shifting your hips back. Extending the right leg. Doesn't have to straighten. Mine doesn't. Exhale, bend. Inhale, shift back. Extend. Exhale, bend. Last one like that. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. And we hold here for 3. Open up across your chest. Relax the tongue in your mouth. And breathe in a way that feels really soothing for the body. Nourishing for the body. Breathing in. And breathing out. With the inhale, curl the left toes under. Lift the left knee. Pause, exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, draw a half circle, bring it up. Pause, exhale. Take another inhale like you're stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. And then with the exhale, circle the right arm forward, down, And now let's step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, coming into Malasana. If you need padding under your heels, take that. If you need something under your bum, take that. And see that you connect your elbows and knees rather than the armpits and the knees. So we want to open the heart. So, like so many horrible news of late, I disconnected from the news while I was on retreat in Slovenia, and then coming back to the world of news. So devastating, but we cannot close our hearts. Take another breath in. And then with the out breath, hands shoulder width apart on the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up slowly. And then with the exhale, heel toe your feet so they're hip width apart, parallel. And then bending your knees if you need to so that you can have your belly touching your thighs as you're going into your forward fold. Maybe here, give the head a little shake again, a little nod to release the neck. Maybe even do a little face yoga. Perhaps catching opposite elbows and swaying a little bit. Relaxing the tongue in your mouth. Pressing the feet down. And being curious about the sensation that you feel in the backs of your legs. Maybe shifting a little more weight into your toes. Lifting the sits bones up to the sky. Very nice, everyone. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, feeling that lifting in of the belly button to spine. And then with the inhale, lift for a halfway rise. Arms by the side, fingertips reach away, chin to chest. And then exhale, folding over the legs. 2 more like this. Inhale for a halfway rise. Palms face the floor. That helps to open the heart. Exhale, fold. At least anatomically. Inhale, halfway rise. Finding a flat back. Press your toes down. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to come all the way up with a flat back. So inhale, coming all the way up. Knees can always bend. Sweep the arms up above your head. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers. Shoulders down. Inhale, press into the ground. And then with the exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Change the interlacing. And then exhale, take the side bend to the left. Inhale, come back up. And then with the exhale, slowly bring your hands together at your heart space. You can keep them there, you can drop them by your side. You can keep your feet hip width, or you can step them together. You can close your eyes or just relax them and soften. And just tune into your breath again, tune into the energy field that is in your body. Remind yourself why you're doing this practice. Why you're doing it today, this Sunday morning, October 22nd, I believe. Maybe why you're doing it in general. And maybe tuning in also to this idea of freedom. So we're moving through these shapes so that we can get the energy flow throughout the body. Not, the main purpose for the yogis was not to build muscles and to stretch. It was prana, energy, presence, concentration, awareness. Open your eyes if they were closed. Keep that connection down as you breathe in, sweeping or reaching up. Maybe looking up. And then exhale with a long back. Pouring it down, coming into your Uttanasana. Inhale for halfway rise, arms by the side, fingers reach away. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Try to land it silently. Exhale, shift into your downward facing. Inhale, rolling into plank. You decide, knees up or down, lower halfway, little pause. Inhale, coming into a cobra or an up dog without rushing anything. And then exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog. Let's hold it for 3 full breaths. Inhale, shoulders rolling open. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward, feet together, hip width apart, fold. Inhale via flat back, come all the way up. It's like you're folding up, not rolling up. And then exhale, take your hands back to your heart, Tardasana mountain. Inhale, reach your sweep up. Maybe there's a little back bend. And then exhale, folding, not rolling. Press into your toes. Inhale, lift the arms, reach the fingertips back. And then exhale, make sure you can get your hands flat. Look forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. It lands silently. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. You decide, knees up or down, lower down, no lower than shoulders in line with the elbows, please. Inhale, bend your elbows if you're an up dog, so you're really pulling your chest through. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, head, neck relaxes. Exhale, 1. Inhale, sits bones to the sky. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Fold. Now let's inhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Very good. Arms next to ears. Pause, a little more weight in your heels. Imagine a mirror in front of you. Look into your own eyes. Breathe in. Can you move your arms back? And then exhale, forward fold. That's it. Inhale, halfway rise. Extend back through the fingers. Super. Now exhale, plant the hands and take 2 steps into plank. Very good. Hold the plank 4 and inhale. And then exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, little cobra. Good. And then exhale, back to down dog. So I wasn't laughing at you, I was laughing at the cat. Inhale, roll into plank. Stay with knees, chest, chin, or exhale, chaturanga with the knees up or down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. If up dog, bend your elbows and really pull forward so it's active, it's not hanging. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Can you firm up your quads, the front of your thighs? Can you push them back 2? Inhale. And towards the bottom of the exhale, lift your heels, softly bend your knees. Look between your thumbs, keep your hips high. Walk, step or hop up. When you arrive, take a breath in, lift the arms, finding that flat back. And then exhale, going into your forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Look straight ahead. Exhale, mountain pose. Pause. Imagine that string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you up in a way that feels good. Like you can create more space, more freedom inside the body, also through the breath. Breathing in here. Chest is open, breathing out. Again, let's breathe in for chair. Bend the knees, arms up. Keep the knees bent, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms, reach the fingertips back. Exhale, hands down, walk, step, or maybe hop back. Move through vinyasa if you need to skip one to keep integrity. Skip one. We meet again in down dog. If you want to have another little pedal, sway, you can. Now maintain the integrity of the shoulders especially, but we're going to lift the right leg in relation to the rest of the body. So inhale, float the right leg up. Keep your hips square, the right leg straight. And then with the exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Check that your feet are like on train tracks. You can come up onto fingertips or blocks if you've got them. And then as you breathe in, extend your right leg. Again, doesn't have to be all the way. Keep the shoulders back. And then exhale, bend it to 90 degrees. Push back through the left heel. And we're going to inhale to come up to a high lunge. And then with the exhale, cactus your arms. And then bring your elbows all the way to your side. Squeeze them in. Nice. Inhale, reach up again. And then with the exhale, lean forward. Sweep your arms by your side. Palms facing forward, diagonal line. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to go to Warrior 3. 1, 2, or 15 steps. You might be falling in and out of it, doesn't matter. Your main responsibility is your breath, remember. Press down into the right big toe. Push back through the left heel. Nice, one more breath in. And with the out breath, we're going to come up to stand, drawing the left knee to your chest, squeezing it in. Finding somewhere to focus your eyes. Press down into the right foot, breathe in, and grow a little taller. And then with the out breath, we're going to open up into tree pose. Place the left foot above or below the knee. Try to keep your hips square. And focus on the hip opening aspect. So without moving the hips, see if you can open the left knee more. You're going to feel more stretch on the inner thigh, maybe on the glute. If you want to take your arms up, take your arms up. If you want to keep them at the heart, keep them at the heart. Try to send your tailbone down between your legs. Really lovely, everyone. One more breath in. For those of you who have your arms up, exhale them back to your heart. And then with the inhale, point the left knee forward, knee is bent, foot is flexed. And from here, we're going to exhale our way into Warrior 2. So seeing if we can land where we want to land in one step. It might not work out, you might have to adjust. That's fine. Look out over the right fingertips. Tune into the symmetry of this pose. So the arms in one line, the weight evenly distributed over both feet. And turn into the asymmetry as well. Just feeling it, and then feeling the breath. Reaching all over. Lovely. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, maybe bending that right knee a little bit deeper. And then with the inhalation, let's extend the right leg slowly. And then with the exhale, keep pushing into your left foot and find your way into Trikonasana. So don't lower so deep that you're collapsing the chest. Really, it's much better to keep the hand higher and to find more space. Shoulders draw towards one another on the back. That right hand is not really carrying weight. Lovely. One more breath in. If you like, with the exhale, look down to remind yourself to root down. Inhale, rise back up. Arms still reaching. Exhale, bend the right leg, but think about pressing into the left foot. You're back in Warrior 2. And then with the inhale, flip the right hand up, reach forward. And then with the exhale, keep bending the right knee, reverse your warrior, dance your warrior. Take another breath in, see if you can side bend a little bit more. Maybe you can't, that's fine. And then with the exhale, let's bring the right forearm onto the right knee. And then really roll the right shoulder back. And then sweep the left arm along the side of the left ear. Reach to the fingertips, but anchor the shoulder. Spin your chest open, press into the pinky toe side of your left foot. Breathe. Breathing out, pressing down. Breathing in, Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing out, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Pick up your left heel and step to plank. Inhale, hips stay high. Right hand about 3-5 centimeters further forward. Keep your hips high as you flip over to side plank. You can lower the knee here. Lifting the left arm up, pressing the floor away. And maybe playing with coming into tree pose here as well. Spread the toes of the right foot, take up a lot of space. Spread the fingers of the right hand, lift your hips a little bit higher, breathe in. Nice. And then with the out breath, gracefully return to plank. And again, let's lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, point your feet, lift your hands. And as you exhale, extend your arms back, interlace your fingers. Roll, squeeze your shoulders together and pull them down. Long through the neck, so we're not jamming the neck. You can stay here for 3 breaths, you can lift your feet. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Strengthening the whole back side of the body. Exhale, 2. Last one, breathing in. And then with the out breath, release. One hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead on your hands. Let your heels melt out to the side. Sway your hips side to side if you like. When you're breathing in, feel how the belly presses down into the mat. And when you breathe out, feel it lifting. One more breath in. If you like, sigh it out. Stop the swaying, place your hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, come to all fours. Organize yourself. And when you're ready, back to down dog. If you want to move through one more vinyasa here, do that. Inhaling, rolling into plank. Exhale, lowering down your way. That's it. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Try not to rush it. Exhale, down dog. Spin your biceps to your thumbs, send your sits bones up to the sky, even if that means you have to bend your knees. And then let's keep the left leg honestly straight. Inhale, lift it up. Hips level. And then exhale silently. Place the left foot between the hands. Come up onto your fingertips or blocks, as you like. Inhale, slowly shift your hips back. Extend the left leg, keep space between ears and shoulders. And then with the exhale, bend the left leg. 90 degrees. Strong through the back leg. Inhale, let's lift up. Arms next to ears. Good. Exhale, cactus your arms and then squeeze your elbows to your sides. Feel what that feels like around the shoulders. Inhale, extend up again. Focus your gaze. Exhale, lean forward. Sweep your arms by your side. Press through the right heel. Inhale. Reach back to your fingers. Exhale, warrior 3. Take as many steps as you like. Keep the core active. Try to keep a straight line from your right heel to the crown of your head. Maybe pull the left hip crease back. Enjoy any wobbles. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come up. Draw the right knee in. Squeeze it in. Press through your left foot. And then exhale, open the right knee without opening the hips. Feel that stretch. And then place the foot above or below the knee. Send your tailbone down, pubic bone to nose. Focus here on the hip opening aspects. Of course, it's kind of hard to bypass also the balancing act. Keep your hands to your chest or reach them up. Soften the tongue in your mouth. And remember that your main responsibility is your breath. Can you feel how nice it feels? Take another breath in. If your hands are up, exhale them back to your heart. Inhale, point the right knee straight ahead, foot is flexed. And then with the exhale, bend your left leg. And see if you can slowly, slow motion, navigate into Warrior Two. You might have to take more than one step. Re-establish your asana. Looking out over the left fingertips. And try to parallel your hips here. So tendency, especially if our hips are tight, will be for the left hip to tilt forward and the right hip to lift like I have it now. See if you can square your hips as good as goes. And breathe. You might encounter some new muscles around the pelvis area. Inhale, press into the left foot to straighten the left leg. Keep your arms as is. And then with the exhale, reach to the left hand. Hips shift back. And then find Trikonasana without collapsing the chest. Keep spaciousness. Left hand doesn't really hold you up. It's the legs and the core. One more breath in. If you like, with the out breath, look down at your left foot to remind yourself of the ground beneath you that's there to support you. Inhale, come up. Arms still reaching. Press into the back foot as you exhale, bending the left knee. Inhale, left hand up, reach forward. Keep bending the left knee. Exhale, reverse your warrior. And here, if your hips are level, you're going to be able to go more into the side bend. Inhale. And then with the exhale, bring the left elbow to the left thigh. Press into the elbow, slide that left shoulder back. Spin your chest, your rib cage, and then take your right arm over the ear. Press into the pinky toe side of your back foot. Relax your face, your jaw. 3 more breaths. And with the next inhale, wave up into Warrior Two. And then with the exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pick up your right heel and step into plank. Inhale, take your left hand 3 to 5 centimeters further forward. Keep your hips high. And then exhale, flip over to the side plank. And then see if you want to try tree pose here. Otherwise, if that's too much, maybe right foot is in front of the left. Or maybe left knee is down. Keep the left shoulder safe. So lift your hips high, then it's lighter for the shoulder. Nice, 1 more breath in. Beautiful. And then with the exhale, gracefully back to plank. And again, let's lower knees, chest and chin. Elbows close to the side, butt up. Inhale, baby cobra. And now with the exhale, you can do what we just did. Or you can bend your legs, reaching and catching your ankles. Pressing your pubic bone down, coming up into Dhanurasana or stay with Shalabhasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Kick your feet back. Exhale, 2. See if you can lift your lower ribs off the floor. And then with the exhale, release. Make a pillow with your forehands. Let's keep the feet up. If your legs were straight, bend your knees, lift them up. Forehead resting on your hands. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then straighten your legs behind you. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Tune into your rhythm of breathing. Lift up onto all fours. Organize yourself. And then take it back to down dog. Inhale in down dog. And exhale in down dog. You can stay in down dog or you can inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Roll your biceps to your thumbs. Sit bones to the sky. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And then towards the bottom of the exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, keep your bum high, look forward. Walk, step, or silently float. Take an inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, reach your fingertips back, beautiful. And then exhale, fold. Try not to let your weight drop into your heels. And now you can keep your fingertips on the floor, walk them a little further forward, lift your chest again as you breathe in. And then if your feet were together, separate them to hip distance apart. And then with your thumb and your 2 first fingers, grab your big toes. And it's okay if you need to bend your knees to get them. If it's too much, hold your elbows again. Shift your weight to your toes. Inhale. And then with the exhale, without dropping the weight back into your heels, fold. If you have more space left in your arms, let them go out to the side. Feel free to close your eyes. That's it, Juliana. Feel energy through all toes. Yes, very nice. Really feeling that contact with the ground. Feel the soothing quality of the breath, the nourishing quality of the breath. Great. Last breath in here. And then as you breathe out, let go of your big toes if you have them. And then let's inhale for chair, Utkatasana. And then with the exhale, stay in chair. Take your hands to your heart. If you want to step your feet together, you can. And we're going to take a twist. So bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Try to keep your knees in line. You might want to look down and see that the left knee didn't start to slide forward. Press the right hand into the left. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale back to chair. Arms sweep up. Look straight ahead into that imaginary mirror. Exhale, hands to heart. Take the twist to the other side. Square your hips, your knees. Press the left hand into the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, straighten your legs. Take your hands to your heart. Mountain pose or arms by your side. Close your eyes and tune into the energy field. Take up a lot of space here. Nice. Inhale back to chair. Good. And then exhale, a little more weight in your heels. Inhale, energy through the fingertips. Exhale, slowly sit all the way down without using the hands if you can. And the hips land. Lift your feet. First, take your shins so they're parallel to the floor. Work on your alignment. So lift your lower back. Try to create a little arch. Shoulders back, collarbones spread. Palms turned up. Palms in line with the shoulders, not below or above. Inhale, lift your heart. Find that wobbly spot. Exhale. If you like, for the 3 last breaths, straighten your legs. Inhale. But don't fall backwards. Exhale, 1. You might squeeze the legs together. Exhale, 2. Very good. Last one. Breathe in. And then with the out breath, let's all bend the knees. Place the feet about hip-width apart. Inhale. Reach to the fingertips. And with the exhale, chin to chest, belly button in. And vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to roll down. You can just roll down in 1 breath or let it take 3 or 5 breaths. But keep your toes down, your whole foot down. So that will ensure that you're working with your core rather than with your back. Eventually your head and shoulders will be relaxed. On the ground again, you can roll your head side to side. And then bring your arms close to your body with the palms down. Maybe slide the shoulder blades down towards your hips. Walk your feet in. Let your heels brush against your long fingers. And then let's lift up to Setu Bandhasana. So breathe in, press down. Maybe interlacing the fingers, rolling on top of the shoulders or staying as is. Tune into your breath. Remind yourself why you're practicing. 3 more breaths. Press your forearms down. Last one, breathe in. Can you lift a little bit higher? And then with the out breath, separate your arms and vertebrae by vertebrae. Articulate your spine down. Nice. And then heel to your feet, as wide as the mat, knees together. Arms can be by your side, or maybe one hand on the belly, one on the heart, or maybe hands in prayer between your eyebrows. Let your legs relax. Try to keep the same rhythm of your breath. And then pick up your knees and draw them into your chest. Wrap your arms around, send your shoulders down. You can gently rock side to side. Or you can draw a circle on the ceiling. Or any movements here really that feel good. Very good. And then open the knees slightly. Have one hand on each shin bone. Draw the shin bones towards your armpits. And at the same time, press your sacrum, that triangular bone at the base of your spine, down. You might stay here, or you might flex your feet, grab a hold of the outer edges of the feet, and lift up to happy baby. So don't do this if your hips lift. You can also hold lower down if that's better. You can also try to bring your hand on the inside and maybe holding the heels instead. It's a slightly different sensation. Chest is open. Try to find that there's a little bit of activation here. So it's like you're using your hands to press your knees down to your armpit, but the feet are wanting to press up to the sky, but the hands are preventing them. So there's these 2 opposing forces. Create space through your breath, just a couple of more. One more. Let go. Take your knees in. And we're going to move into a twist. If you have a variation of a twist that you like to do that. I'm just going to do a super easy one, rolling my knees to the left. Placing the left hand on top of the knees. You can place something between the knees or under the knees if you like. Extending the right arm to the side and looking to the right. You can also bend to a cactus arm or bring the right arm along the side of your ear. So make sure you keep the breath really deep, really expanding and contracting your body in the twist. One more, breathe in. If you like, you can let the exhale out like a Use a little bit of your core strength to breathe in, coming back to center with the head and the knees. And then taking it over to the other side, your variation, or do my very simple twist. Looking to the left if the neck allows for it. Big breaths, full breaths. Inhales and exhales even. The last one, breathe in. And maybe exhale through the mouth. Use a little bit of your core strength. Inhale, come back up. Give your knees one more little squeeze. Send your shoulders, your scapula down. And now place your feet on the floor, close to your body, and let the knees drop off to the side. We're going to stay for maybe a minute or two. So if you want to, if you have something, pillows, anything, you want to slide under the knees, you can. And again, arms can simply rest by your side, or maybe one hand on the belly, the other on the heart. Or both hands on the belly, both hands at the heart. Eyes can be closed or open. And again, your breath is your main responsibility. And we're coming towards the end of the practice now. So you may even want to elongate the out breaths. So let's say you're breathing in through a count of 4, maybe breathing out through a count of 5 or even 6 or 8. So I have a quote on freedom that I found and really like. This is by the French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre. He said, "Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you." Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. So we've all, certain things have been done to us. We didn't choose our parents. We didn't choose the country we're born in. We didn't choose, our genitals. We didn't choose our hair color, our skin color. A lot of times we can't choose what people say to us or how they behave. We can't choose the weather. But we do have some freedom, in some way at least, to decide what to do with what's been done to us. Another 5 breaths here. See if you can relax any holding, any gripping that might be going on. Is there any way that you're holding your knees up away from the floor? Can you notice? And then simply often by notice we let go, because it feels much better to let go than to hold on. Take a full breath in here. And then pause, hold the breath. And then without breathing out first, breathe in a little bit more. And then hold again. Make sure you're not tensing your jaw, your shoulders. Hold until it gets uncomfortable. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo it. And when you want to stop the hold, open your mouth and sigh it all out. You can make a sound. And when you're ready, but if you're still holding, go for it. But when you're done, then you take your hands and you bring your knees together like you're closing a book. And you can hug them in one more time. Or you can simply extend your legs, coming into Shavasana, corpse pose. Make sure you're going to be comfortable. So if you want to put on socks or a sweater, or a blanket, or maybe put a bolster or pillow under your knees, you can. Please don't skip out on this part. It's quite important. And especially if we can keep the awareness in our body, if we can stay awake, and if we can avoid too much, time travel going into the past or the future, we can really feel the effects of the practice on our body. Just let the back of the head be super heavy, like it's melting down into the mat. Turn the palms of the hands up and feel your shoulder blades, your scapula sinking down. Separate your feet, maybe about as wide as the mat. Let your toes turn off to the side. Let your belly be soft. Let your breath breed you. If it's hard to let go of breath control now after keeping it going for so long, you can take another full breath in through the nose and sigh it out, or maybe a few times. Come back into your body, whatever that means to you. See again if you can feel your whole body like energy. It's all over, everywhere there is tingling, sensation. And maybe you can also notice that behind all of that movement, all that energy, there is the vast, spacious stillness. And then you can take a few slightly longer, fuller breaths. And you can begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, maybe opening and closing the hands, maybe rolling the ankles, maybe rolling the head. And if you like, if it feels good, take a long breath in and extend the arms overhead, stretch from toes to fingers. And then release that. Take your knees in. One at a time, roll over into fetus position, pause. One more time, remind yourself why you're practicing. And then slowly support yourself up. Find a tall spine without tension. Open chest, soft belly. Feeling that being pulled upwards. If it feels good, you can join the hands in prayer. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. One more conscious inhale at least for today. And if you like, breathe out, take a little bow, thank yourself, thank the practice, thank those who practiced with you. Thank you all very, very much.